Hi guys, it's Ivan Makarov here, and you're watching the World's Strongest Fan.
What's up, guys? This is Evan the T-Rex Singleton, and you're watching the World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, tonight's video is about the Giants Live World Tour Open and the World Deadlift Championships. It's literally just finished, and what an awesome event it was. Now, they kicked off the deadlift at 400 kilos. That way, it really was going to be a test to make sure these guys were up to the task. As you can see from the final scores, everyone managed to pull the first opening weight of 400 kilos or 882 pounds. It was great to see it happen, and also to see some new faces like Pavlo Nakonechnyy and Andy Black, who got called up at the last minute. Next up, they moved the weight to 425 kilos. As you'll see, Pavlo Nakonechnyy was the only person who opted to skip this weight. Was that a good tactical move? We'll find out later. But it was also great again to see everyone pull that lift. Some people, that's got to be pretty close to their personal best, so they were pushing themselves all the way. Next up, the weight jump was 453.5 kilos or 1,000 pounds. I don't think there's ever been a time where 6 people have pulled that weight in one show. It was a personal best for a few athletes, including Adam Bishop and Gabriel Pena. Those guys really pushed themselves, and Evan Singleton was quite a surprise. He ripped the bar off the floor and made it look easy. And this is where it got exciting. The weight jumped again to 475 kilos. Ivan Makarov was the only successful lifter, everyone else failing, and Pavlo Nakonechnyy again opting to skip this lift. Again, he had the option, but he decided not to take it. Next up, they went for 505 kilos, hoping to break Hafthor Bjornsson's world record, but as you can see from the scores, neither Ivan or Pavlo were able to pull it, and that meant Ivan Makarov was the winner of the World Deadlift Championships. So you can see him at the top with 10 points, Evan Singleton, Oleksii Novikov, Gabriel Pena, Adam Bishop and Pavlo Nakonechnyy all sharing second place with 7 points. Below them is Mikhail Shivlyakov, Gavin Bilton, Rauno Heinla and Andy Black. We then went on to event 2. It was the carry and drag. Now this was a farmer's walk weighing 160 kilos in each hand, followed by a massive chain with an anchor. Evan Singleton smashed it with a great time of 27.38 seconds. Adam Bishop was hot on his heels, as was Oleksii Novikov, who I understand was nursing an injury. Next up was Andy Black, and having gone first and not having anyone to run against, that was a great time from him. So here are the scores after event 2. Evan Singleton now top of the pack on 17 points. Adam Bishop just behind him on 16, and Oleksii Novikov just behind Adam on 15. Next up, you've got Ivan Makarov and Pavlo Nakonechnyy sharing 4th place, so that's a great showing from Pavlo in his first ever pro show. Gabriel Pena also doing well in 6th, and then followed by Andy Black, Mikhail Shivlyakov, Gavin Bilton, and down at the bottom Rauno Heinla, who I also understand had an injury. Next up was event 3, the Viking Press, and as you can see, Evan Singleton smashed it again, taking first place with 12 reps. Adam Bishop a super close second. Although he only got given 11 reps, he was really close, about an inch out on locking rep number 12. Third place was Oleksii Novikov again, so you can start to see a theme in the top 3 guys getting good scores across the board in all events. Now after event 3, it started to split the pack a bit. Evan Singleton's taking a bit of a lead now on 27 points, followed by Adam Bishop on 24.5 and Oleksii Novikov on 23.5. Pavlo doing well to hold 4th place on 18.5, and behind him, Ivan Makarov on 15.5 points. Those 2 guys, it's great to see doing so well in their first Giants Live show. We now move on to event 4, the hammer hold. This was a 30 kilo hammer, held out in front for as long as possible, and Gabriel Pena was the shock, taking the win with 46.85 seconds. Second place went to Oleksii Novikov on 43.93 seconds, and third place, Evan Singleton again being consistent with 41.91 seconds. And it was also a great event for Rauno Heinla, who even though he's still injured, managed to take 4th place. Here are the scores after event 4. You can see Evan Singleton still got that lead with 35 points. Oleksii Novikov is now in second place on 32.5, and Adam Bishop holding third place on 30.5 points. Then there's a bit of a gap, followed by Gabriel Pena pulling himself up to 4th place with 22 points. Great work to see Gabe coming over from America and doing so well in his first Giants Live show. Now, as always, it came down to the stones, event 5, and Adam Bishop took the win with 18.81 seconds. Pavlo Nakonechnyy a surprise second place, so that's great work from him. At least we know he's good at stones. And Evan Singleton, Mr. Consistent, took 3rd place. You can see where this is going. With Oleksii Novikov in 4th, you can probably work out what the podium's going to look like. So here we have the final points after all 5 events. First place went to Evan the T-Rex Singleton with 43 points. Second place was Adam Bishop on 40.5 points. And third place was Oleksii Novikov on 39.5 points. Now, it was a really good placing for Pavlo, coming in 4th place with 29.5 points. I know there's more he could have done. Maybe pulling a 475 kilo deadlift would have helped him out and he would have gained a few more points. And I wanted to finish off with a nice shot of the podium. It was great to see Evan win. He was full of bravado and obviously entertaining the crowd throughout the show, but you could see he was almost at tears when he got his trophy and he realised he'd done it, he'd won the whole show. It was great to see, and it was also great to see Adam Bishop and Oleksii Novikov battling it out for those other 2 spots. Those 3 guys did really well and have all qualified now for the World's Strongest Man. If you make a podium at Giants Live, that will definitely get you through, and so it's up to these guys if they want to accept that invitation. One person I know who will be there is Evan the T-Rex Singleton. He stated in the live feed that he thinks he's going to definitely win it this time, so we'll have to wait and see. So that's it from me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.